Thank you once again for joining us. Today we're going to look at virtual hosts. Okay, let's just take a brief look at our host file. As you can see, our machine name is testlab.loc, and we can assign testlab.com to it. Okay, let's go to the httpd folder. Let's go ahead and create a directory name sites available, and we're going to create a next directory which we're going to name sites enabled, and in there we're going to set up our site configurations. So let's go ahead and edit our HTTP doc file to make accommodation for the edit that we just did. So this we're gonna append a comment saying that this is basically our custom edit. So basically what we are doing right now is including both directories in our httpd config file. Actually adding our sites enabled and sites available. We'll technically be using a shortcut. Alright, so let's go to a host file and let's go ahead and create. For matter of fact, let's go ahead and edit. Basically what we're doing, we're going to be creating and editing, because since that the file doesn't exist, we'll go ahead and create it, and we're going to just copy and paste that paste these configurations there. Okay, so for each domain we're going to set up a file. So for example, our testlab.com, we set up a virtual host file, sites available. Okay, are you going to do a symbolic link in our sites enabled. Also, let's go, once we complete that, let's go and restart our HTTP service. Says everything is okay there, so we can should be able to now test our site. Let's see, everything seems to be working fine. Okay, let's go ahead and log in as our lab user. We will log in previously as root user, so let's go ahead and log in as our test lab user. So this one is lab user. So we successfully log in as lab user. You can see our public underscore HTML directory. So let's change directory and let's go in there and see what there's. Okay, we can see we have our CGI bin folder, and we can see that we have our index.html. So let's go ahead and edit our index.html. Let's append something to that file. Okay, it said praise the Lord, but now we're saying it with more emphasis. We're saying praise the Lord. Okay, let's we'll go ahead and we'll save that. I will test it, see if that works. Alright, now on your Windows machine, I am running Windows 8. So you need to set up a entry in your host file. Right? And you set up your IP address. And that IP address would be your IP address of your that you are assigning to your server, or actually your site, the actual site on your local server. Okay. So as you can see, when you do testlab.com, it now resolves. See that we set up our host name and our IP address. We have set it up in our local host file on our computer.